Okay, imagine waking up and realizing Samsung didn't just tweak the Galaxy S26, they quietly flipped the table. Real photos are out, the design's been rethought, and wireless charging is about to work in a way Samsung users have never had before. With launch right around the corner, we now know what all three S26 models look like, how fast they charge, and why this might be the biggest Galaxy refresh in years. These leaks come straight from UAG case listings, and yeah, they're the real deal. First thing you notice, Samsung finally let go of that sharp, boxy Ultra look. The S26, S26 Plus, and Ultra now all share the same rounded corner design. For the first time in a long while, the lineup actually looks like one family instead of three unrelated phones. Flip them over, and there's another surprise. The camera island is back, but it's not the chunky rectangle from the past. This time, it's a clean, pill-shaped module across every model. On the Ultra especially, it's a big shift. One camera sits directly on the back while the rest are neatly grouped into the island. Add slightly slimmer bezels and softer curves, and the whole phone just looks more polished than the S25 generation. But honestly, that's not even the most important part. The real headline is charging. Samsung is finally going all in on native Key 2 magnetic wireless charging. No special case, no weird accessories, just magnets built straight into the phone. And Samsung isn't easing into this either. Leaked images show a brand new official magnetic charger, model EP-P2900, and it's wild. This thing pushes up to 25 watts wirelessly. 25. That's faster than some phones charge with a cable. It uses USB-C, comes with a braided cable, and snaps on with a circular magnetic puck design. Pair it with a 45-watt PD adapter, and you're getting the full experience. The Ultra hits the full 25 watts, while the S26 and S26 Plus cap at 20. Even older Qi 2-ready devices like the S25 series will work, just at a lower 15-watt speed. Now let's talk about the Ultra itself, because Samsung clearly focused here. It's running the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, paired with a massive 6.9-inch QHD Plus dynamic AMOLED display using Samsung's new M14 panel. That's an upgrade over last year's M13, and there's also a new privacy-focused display mode rumored to be coming alongside it. Cameras are getting meaningful upgrades too. The 3x telephoto jumps to 12 megapixels, the main sensor gets a wider f1.4 aperture for better low-light shots, and the 5x zoom lens opens up significantly as well. Translation: sharper photos, brighter night shots, and better zoom without needing AI tricks to save the image. Charging is another huge leap. Wired charging climbs from 45 to 60 watts, while wireless jumps from 15 to that new 25-watt ceiling. Samsung is also expanding camera shooting modes, letting you shoot at 12, 24, 50, or the full 200 megapixels. RAM finally gets the upgrade people have been asking for, with 16 gigabytes available globally and faster memory speeds to match. Somehow, despite all this, the phone is actually thinner than before. Even the selfie camera gets a wider field of view. All of that lands at a rumored starting price of $1,299. With a February 25th unveiling expected, it really feels like Samsung is trying to make the S26 Ultra the no-compromise Android phone. A cleaner design, proper magnetic charging, faster speeds across the board, and upgrades that actually matter day to day. So now the big question: if this is real, is it enough to make you upgrade or even switch? Let me know what you think, and if you want more Galaxy S26 leaks and breakdowns as we get closer to launch, make sure you're subscribed. I'll catch you in the next one.